been it has been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the AUGL, the African Ultimate Gaming League. It is season 10. We are all here gathered outside for some PUBG Mobile content at its finest. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is your main man, Priest. And I know you guys have missed me, chat. But I'm here giving you guys all the reaction, so you know for a fact that you can stay strapped and stay ready. And we've been trying our best to succeed for the longest. It's been a remarkable couple of days. Enjoying a little bit of contextual content across the board. And every single team is trying to do their absolute best. That is iconic and 21st century. We are getting into a little bit of something. That is outside, but we might just be doing a little bit of a roll call here as a freak. Right, will be the last two up. 21st century, we'll get that final touch onto the guys from Iconics. And that will be the end. 4 eliminations for 21st century right out the gate. MVP will get 3. Baby with the last one. Iconics being sent back to the lobby. But speaking of, time to do a little bit of a roll calling. So we know who is in the lobby with us tonight. So we got that from Men of Blood, Solo Esports, TERRORSIX Wakanda, Persecuters, Habitual Daily, EFX. No pressure. ERA. Tryout squad. Icons ESPORT. Okay, so it's not Icons. Icons ESPORTS. SGS Stinger 6. RRAGE. G3 SBDV. DIAMONDDOGZ, Dot Crew, and 21st Century. These are the teams, ladies and gentlemen, in lobbies A and B for the AUGL tonight. And I've been, it's been a while since I casted my last event. I think the last event I did was the what's it called? Was the MPL. Yes, the MPL finale. So the guys from Afro Esports steal that one, but NRA looks like they might just be losing yet another team member to some unfortunate circumstances. See the guys from G3 rotating away from the northern side. Intruder, Captain, Sphinx, Bezo. All players up. Looking to make their rotations just by the end of the circle there. Looking up the northern corner. It will not be looking like there will be a lot for them to do here as well. We'll be enjoying their little bit of early rotation right out the gate. Central position is looking very interesting. The teams are circling about. Men of Blood will be holding out the chain key, enjoying themselves quite often. It's like SG Stinger 6. Looks like they might just be on the verge of catching something or starting something new. This might just be the time they've been looking for, though. Breathing out from that western side, crossing the bridge. Looks like this might just be their strategy for now. Rotating all the way out here, just this western side. Nobody contesting their position, and it looks like they might just be doing a fantastic job of holding out. It'll be time for them to stack up on utilities. Let's make it done. We are surviving a little bit of an encounter there, as the buggy will be smoking out. Fortunately, we'll make it out of dodge to reconvene with the rest of his teammates. Fortunately, doesn't get spotted before he makes it there by some unplanned activities. He has no meds, no utilities, and nothing to work with, but he will find a little bit of a better position here, which is get some of these 7.62s into that AKM. Does dump the BSS, my favorite weapon actually. I don't know why people keep underrating the BSS. I mean, come on, be for real. BSS is like OP2 OP, the only gun that doesn't show the back sounds, pure damage, 9mm, doesn't fill your bag. NRA will be around that corner there. They will here. Miller on drive way to beat the rest of his teammates. Unfortunately, Freak and Levi will be the last two up for this team. Phase one of the circle will be coming to a close relatively quite quickly, I might add. I was not expecting all of this quickness, but see some teams, I believe that is North Cruise, still outside of the play zone, still in Yasnaya or behind the Yasnaya, playing it a little bit too slow for my liking. They might just get called out the moment they decide to make it inside of that play zone. But before that happens, bodies will start to drop surely. And that will be the deciding moment, of how they want to play inside of the next couple of zones. You can see there, Rozok heavily occupied by DIAMONDDOGZ. You can tell this team already has a plan, they have a strategy. You know what it is they are trying to accomplish here, but they will have to put a little bit of work. Playzone has escaped from them just a little bit. We'll find some way to navigate inside of that next circle. 2.5 minutes to make their decision. 7. Just casually taking a dump in the middle of the living room there, so I might have to switch away. Not from habitual gaming. 03 Psycho. Okay. Yeah, trust me, bro. I know. You know how it is when you're driving. And you're not actually looking at the road, you're looking at the map. I'm pretty sure that is what happens to the cycle right there. I mean, it happens to me a lot as well. When I'm driving and I'm not looking, at the direction. I'm looking at where I'm going, but not actually where I'm going. I mean, I'm thinking I'm ahead, I'm making plans, I'm making moves. This is the next part of the circle that I want to be in. But you're not looking at the obstacles that you literally have in front of your vehicle that will deal so much damage to your vehicle, and possibly to you as well. But that's when will have found themselves in a nitty-gritty nice position on Everest. Will require a whole lot of defending once that play zone starts to move. I'm pretty sure Habitual Gaming will make a habit of holding out here. As you can see, the actual ultimate range. It looks like something is starting to brew. I think on that southern side of the Chinky, violence is spooning through. Moonbot Sledge will get knocked away by NSP again. The spray continues from Moonbot. He pops up and drops one, but Spammer will get knocked away. A couple of sprays again from the southern side. As Moonbot will try to reposition. Sledge is still knocked away. The V5 it's not come through yet, but Moonbot will make the advance. A little bit closer, they're taking the advance. One after the other tries to run them over with his vehicle, but it's not going to do the job. Florent trying to do the exact same thing, but now pops out with the UMP in hand. So 2 versus 1, pops right out again, but he is going to get the knock. UMP at its finest, and another one to follow right through there. Florent doing a fantastic job. And now is it going to be a 3-piece? Yes! Florent, the Nightingale, sends the guys from NSP back into the lobby, and that is not the way they wanted to finish the start their AUGL campaign at this level. Till it is already coming out. Florent, the Nightingale, the man. You gotta pray to Florent, answer your prayers, because this man here is not to be trifled with. Beautiful work from Ultimate Rage, once again starting to rage. Onslaught doesn't stop. They start to continuously spray their tacos. Looks forward towards the guys from No Pressure. Prison trying to rotate away from the danger. And the rest of the team will make a little interesting spread. That's a nice touch from Tacos there. Spots did see just north of that corner there. But the vehicle now in danger as the sprays continue from the guys from No Pressure. That is Marine. To spray actually very perfect sprays. The hill glitch will glitch Ultimate Rage out, keeping them safe for the time being. Blazing hot on their heels. No Pressure will have to either put pressure onto the guys from Ultimate Rage or find another place inside of that zone, and they will choose the latter. Let's see leading the charge. No Pressure to find a brand new place inside of that next circle. This zone creeping up, reducing the numbers of the teams. They've still got 50 players in the cut. Now the edge of the circle will be covered by the guys from low pressure. They will be holding out this position at least for the time being, but there's more to be done. As that play zone is no joke. Yeah, the spray is continuing to lash out from Outlaw as he still sets his sights continuously onto the guns from Ultimate Rage, but this is an engagement that will just burn out utilities. It's not for the best. It's not going to lead to anything significant. Low pressure would have to make a better choice, as the play zone will be hot on their heels. They have to make a plan to make the advancement very soon. Now the play zone shrinking again one more time. Now finally it looks like something might just be brewing here on Everett. 11B pops back into his gun. ESPORT versus tries to find another angle. Might just decide to pop through the corner again. And now the engagement that we saw brewing earlier. Megalodon just on top, spraying down. Reflex will get knocked down. Unfortunately, the distance to be covered from guys from IR. Alright. The distance they will have to cover isn't necessarily the longest. It will get a little bit trickier. Megalodon will call for backup and send 2 pulls up to the scene. So it looks like a 2 versus 2 here, as the revive on Z-Flex will continue, and now Zetsu pulls forward. 2 versus 2 scenario. Freak and Levi. Will they be able to keep the guys from NRA? Now that's an interesting thing. You had a vehicle, you parked it, and then you left it out there in the cold. And then you found somewhere else to play. I mean, what? He literally gave up his vehicle right here. I'm not sure what the play was there, but okay. I mean, if I was the guys from NRA, I would really just take the vehicle and leave these 2 guys stranded. I mean, what is that play? That is just so unplanned. But then again, it could be the start of something special. It could be a brewing moment here. Z-Flex has been brought back to his feet, so now it's back to a 4 versus 4 scenario. As G3 and 21st Century looks like they are getting a taste of each other on that western side. And I am looking forward to see how long this one will hold off. 2 players down, Truder and Bezo knocked away and sent back into the lobby with the quickness. 21st Century are not backing down at all. As Captain will get out of dodge. G3 will live to find another day if the guys from 21st Century do not want to pursue this any further. Ultimate Rage will be there on that eastern side, making their own advance into the circle as well. Now G3 will be caught between a rock and a hard place here. There's so many bodies around them, so many teams in their corner. There will be a navigational issue here if they cannot make the right calls. All up to Sphinx and Captain. Will be there, no matter what. But now Men of Blood have pulled up to the scene. 11 will hang up again. He's been spotted. Pops right out again. He tries. Now Sphinx will hang on to that position. Moves forward again. 11 hanging on for dear life. He's going to pop back just behind his vehicle there. Does have the off-ramp where Yuri does pull up there, but 11 is exposed to Ultimate Rage. And he has been spotted. His knocks clean off as well, but Creed is there. Yuri all the way down to about 1 HP, but Sphinx will get confirmed, and Yuri will do the job. 11 is still knocked away. A couple of sprays towards the last player from G3. Captain drives away in a haste, and he is going to succeed to get out of dodge. 11 still in danger from the guys from Ultimate Rage, and now the utilities have started to come out. Yuri peeks to the left, tries to see the guys from Ultimate Rage shooting, just trying to get a little taste of one of them, just to wean them all the way back. But Ultimate Rage might decide to take this advance very soon, and very quietly again. But Roy from 21st Century will catch tacos, and 21st Century helping the guys from Men of Blood, but 11 unfortunately was lost in that engagement, and there will be more. Guys from Men of Blood will have a little bit of a long fight ahead of them. We've got so many teams in the area, and there's not enough bodies to get this off the ground. TERRORSIX WAKANDA. We have one elimination. Let's see over Yaros. Currently the main man for TERRORSIX. Just it's an unfortunate scenario here that they do not have too many eliminations. They do not have the players in just yet, but there might just be more here. They might want to take out the guys from Men of Blood. It looks like that is the plan here. Men of Blood are having a really tough time there. Yaros is spotting them one after the other. Tries to pick the pieces, but Yuri taking the advance from the roof. Fantastic spray from Yuri there. Men of Blood trying to fight back. It's TERRORSIX making the advance one after the other. LB, I believe that is got transferred in from that foul play. Again, continuous spray. 27 seconds. Men of Blood have to find somewhere else to call home, or they'll bulldoze through the guys from TERRORSIX. That would be the best choice for them. But the moment they start to make these rotations, they will get sprayed down from all angles, from all corners. What will they do? Start right through again, and Yuri will warn him to step back behind the cover. And that would be the wiser choice. But LP again falls behind. He's tagged up, best damage, helmet damage as well. But now Men of Blood will have to make the advance. Will they make it or break it? TERRORSIX is in a dangerous position to hold them off. And now it would be the wiser choice for them to hold through. Buggies on buggies on buggies. They might just be choosing the ultimate range route. It would be a very tricky one for them to hold up. But this is even more dangerous. On the buggy, you will get spotted surely. They are making their rotation right past the buildings there. That will keep them out of sight from that ultimate range, but this might just be the longest rotation I've ever seen if they are going to make it inside. So much work to be done. It's not enough time to do it. Guys from No Pressure continue to spray out that corner there. TERRORSIX is still holding out in this area, and now they've pulled up to ultimate range. It's a 4 versus 4, and now the violence continues. A grenade after grenade pops right through. Now see the empathy there. That is a beautiful one there from Yaros. It does have a beautiful angle on that left hand side. You might just catch one of the persecutors from that left area. Now continues. M16, you can hear it ringing out. So that's a fantastic grenade. Just connects too close to Yaros there, and he might just do the trick if he's not careful. But a grenade of his own does go out. And we might just get a little bit trickier though. 21st century, you can see them just hanging around behind there. Oh, 6 Ben exposes himself just a little bit too much, surely. And he might just get sent back into the lobby. He's spotted. Yes, he is confirmed. 21st century will be losing their first player. Ace. As Ace tries to spray all the way back. He is not going to be getting it done just yet. Again, he tries. That left area looking very condensed right now. TERRORSIX still holding on. Back Rev again tries. LB is knocked away. But the revive looks like he has some potential. 21st century's baby has been spotted. His head has been seen there by Black Rev. And he might just get knocked away. But Yaros will be spotted and knocked down as well. Baby finally spotted. Knocked to his knees, and he might just get confirmed. But fortunately for him, the rest of his teammates might be able to get that revive. Oh, now that's a beautiful spray onto Black Rev. He is knocked away as well. As Ultimate Rage, the background continuing to deal damage. Again, the corners there, every single corner, every single team is trying to fight and hold on for their life. His baby is still knocked away, but the revive looks like it is going to come through. And 21st century will make the advance and get inside of that next play zone. Just a little meter, just a couple of meters shy, not too far away from Ultimate Rage. Roy will make it inside. Ultimate Rage is still holding a fantastic position uphill. To me, we have the best position inside of this circle. 12 eliminations to them. Sledge trying to look inside, does spot LB, but it's not going to take the shot. He has to reposition inside of that circle. The Ultimate Rage are having a field day with this lobby right now. All of the bases are covered. Now 21st century have been spotted, but Sledge is actually going to come outside of that play zone. Baby trying to make that rotation, but unfortunately the games will surely go claim him. He is going to get knocked away as well. 21st century losing player after player. Snaps from Ultimate Rage are starting to creep in from the rear end. The base will make it out in time. The utility is already coming out. Unfortunately, he will make it out in time. just north of that position. You see the guys from Not Crew trying to hold out. They did take it slow and steady, but ooh, 11 me will get knocked as well. This Marine with no pressure will send him on his knees, falling immediately there. And this might just be the opportunity for the guys from No Pressure to make this advance. No Crew have 7 eliminations to themselves as well. The numbers starting to reduce one after the other. Habitual Gaming still playing in the compound. Got 2 eliminations, but they do have to be careful. Fortunately for them, they have players to work with. Dave just setting his sights on tacos. They're trying to get him knocked off, trying to get a clean break. Number of splits from Habitual Gaming now. Very, very RRAGE trying to make a run for it. One after the other, the sprays continue, and Blade will catch Florent. But he does make it just behind the hair bill in time, and the revive from Tacos surely will be happening. The utility is already coming out. The Blazer starting to creep in. Team eliminations for Ultimate Rage, and the numbers start to pile up once more again. There are still more players. 21st Century not backing away. They continue to spray. And another spray from Plexi with the DP28, fantastic job, and another spray towards Roy there, but Roy will catch him down, and the Blazer will claim Melio. Ooh, that's a fantastic spray again. He's caught by Psycho. Habitual Gaming just laying it out from the top of that building there, but 11 me does have a couple of utilities to spray, or to spare at least. 21st Century are not letting this go at all. Roy somehow manages to get his utilities and his health back up, and 21st Century by just reaching through the corners one after the other, as Ace just crawling on his belly trying to find an angle. But Habitual Gaming are just not letting anyone survive. But Top Boy will get blown up. Roy finally makes it to his teammate there. The revive Roy decided to come up, but Top Boy has to find a way to his teammates. All his teammates have to find a way to him. But Blade has to be careful. Any exposure right here will be met with severe consequences. Media will confirm who lost from the guys from Ultimate Rage. It's all left to Florent. I did remember he did get knocked away earlier, but somehow he has gotten picked up, and now he's going to be carrying the last flag for Ultimate Rage. There's 10 people in this tiny circle. There's 5 teams still here. Placement points will be in the gutter, but Ace will get spotted again from Habitual Gaming, but somehow he manages to duck and escape the danger. 21st Century down to Ace. Roy is still going to get knocked away one more time. Top Boy finally confirmed, and Roy leaning out so quickly. Now the guy from Habitual Gaming starting to advance. Psycho trying to make it through there. 21st Century will be the corner on his side again, but Ace is there to get him knocked away. And now 21st Century have the opportunity to breathe right through, but Blade just makes it in time. Just in time. Just in time. He popped the smoke right on time there. And now 21st Century, unfortunately, that moment he decided to eliminate Blade, he sacrificed Roy and stopped the revive, and Roy did in fact bleed out. And that is when you choose elimination points over saving your teammate. And that is, it is what it is. Alright guys, Not Crew, I believe the last duo left here. Left me is behind the airdrop box there. He is going to spot on the play from Habitual Gaming, and he is going to get confirmed. Ace, they had his audio cues, he spotted, and he is sent back into the lobby with the quickness. Not Crew will take that chicken and take it back home with 12 eliminations actually, with a beautiful finish. I did think the guys from Habitual Gaming were going to take it, but the placement just shifted too far away after Top Boy got blown away. At 21st Century, a fantastic job of teamwork, still making a way. They have got knocked away so many times. That is one of those things that happens, but 21st Century doing a fantastic job of following through. 11 eliminations just behind Habitual Gaming in 3rd place with 4 eliminations. Men of Blood in 4th place with 2. On Ultimate Rage in 5th place with 9. Is that 9 or 15? 15. No Pressure in 6th place with 2. Same as Stinger. 6th and 7th place with nothing. TERRORSIX Wakanda in 8th place with 3. Tryout squad in 9th place with 2. DIAMONDDOGZ in 10th place with nothing. PERSECUTERS, I believe, in 11th place with nothing. NRA in 12th place with nothing as well. G3 in 13th place with nothing. NSP in 14th place with nothing. And the guys from the Icons in 15th place with nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is game 1. We have 2 more games left for you tonight. As the battle continues in the AUGL Season 10, it is Group A versus Group B. But the next time you come back, you will be heading into the next match. Stay tuned. Do not touch that dial. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is your boy Priest. Unfortunately, there is no video of my face, but you guys know what I look like. I mean, you guys know I am indeed, a very handsome dude. Just imagination may just use but I am indeed a fine boy. Don't get it twisted. But no video, unfortunately. I'm still working out a couple of new cameras, but still working on the kinks. But by the next time, surely it will be sorted. But do not touch that dial. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is the AUGL. We're 10 seasons in. Got a little bit of prize pool, to go around the bend as well. But more details on that during the next game. Don't touch that dial. Stay tuned. Next game in Vegas. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all back to the AUGL Season 10. It is still your main man Priest bringing you the commentary live all the way from Nigeria. And I know you guys just saw how insane that finish was coming in from Not Crew, surviving all the way, and they did have the latest rotation, all the rotating from behind Yasunari. I mean, that was fantastic stuff. You know, I did not think they would be able to survive, you know, as long as they did, but they managed to break it through, and that is what you call perseverance, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got 16 teams ready and able. We've got 64 players in the lobby, and all of these players know exactly what is on their mind to get that chicken dinner, to get those points on the board, to win a little taste of that prize pool, to get some of that UC, to buy all the gun skins that they need, or get the RP for the brand new season. So much more, so much UC to go around, so little teams. It is a timely intervention. We've got an interesting play zone for the teams to navigate through, at least from here. And that tells you a lot. It's a little bit of a, what would we call this? A southwest, or rather southeastern to its western circle, I believe. That's what we'll call this. And all of these teams are starting to scatter around. Oh, right out the gate, Ultimate Rage there. Will spray. Florent will be the man this time. Catches Sphinx off guard, and the rest of the players will ride him off into the sunset there, sending him back into the lobby. First blood to G3, and they will lose Sphinx to the guy from Ultimate Rage. Ultimate Rage doing a fantastic job of walking through, and another one goes down courtesy of Tacos. And Captain will get out of dodge and try to take at least his teammates through all the way back into this little quarter here, and hopefully they will be able to get a couple of utilities and go back to avenge their fallen comrades. But it might take a little bit more time than they thought, and Ultimate Rage might decide to take this advance. Shadow will make the wise choice. He might decide to get out of dodge. No pressure on the feed as well. They did have a little bit of pressure put on them. You see something interesting happening in that central position. Not too much to gather it through. See, I believe that is DIAMONDDOGZ there. 7 is going to be knocked down. I don't know if the revive is going to be very feasible here. The rest of the players will be making the advance. No pressure. Pressurizing through one after the other. They start to make an advance. The Superbot is trying to make an angle from that. A little bit of that left side, but 7 will be confirmed. With a pistol on the Superbot making the advance again with the SKS in hand. Tries to maybe point through the window, pop a couple of shots, but the M16 might not be the right weapon choice here. He does switch. In my opinion, the SKS would have been a better fit, honestly, in this kind of scenario. Might have done the job, really. I mean, 7.62mm rounds. Stop playing. Stop playing! But Superbot does have other plans. Other plans on his docket. Might be the wisest call. You hear the shots going blick, blick, blick outside. Zek is aware there is some commotion just happening. Just a little bit at that corner position there. That's from no pressure. We'll start to feel the pressure here surely. As DIAMONDDOGZ will not be taking this one lying down. Ooh. As return fire is looking promising and imminent, but Zek is trying to find the angle there. And he might have seen something interesting there, but Outlaw will catch Mick instead. And he is going to knock him clean off, but a couple of sprays, continuous sprays, though. Onto no pressure, as Outlaw is going to rotate towards that right-hand side. Now the utility is starting to come out. Just to hide the corner there. Trying to bring it on the corner. Ooh, Zek will catch the first. But will he catch the second? That's a beautiful play coming in from the DIAMONDDOGZ there. They will get 2, and no pressure will have to plan again, but Zek will be spotted and not clean as well. It's all left to Superbots, as Outlaw and Prison will converge on his location very shortly there. He peeks again towards the corner. Oh, that's a nice touch from Superbot. Tries to connect. He does knock Prison all the way down to about 10 HP. Prison will have to reset his ankles there to make sure that he does have the right idea, but Outlaw is swarming around in the bottom corner, the ground floor. You can hear his footsteps, the pitter-patter of his possible demise, but Superbot has to be careful though, as Outlaw will be making these moves just to hinder him. It's a mental game, so he will not go for any of those revives, but it would be wiser for Superbot to make the right call. His teammates will continue to bleed out. As Mick will be the first one to go. Now Zek, after all of the work he did put in there, unfortunately, it looks like he might not be able to survive, but Superbot will make that advance. Surely he's been heard now. They know that he's gone out of dodge from that position, but he tries to head back to get that reset in. As Zek is calling by that corner, he does make it in time. But how much more can he take? Does he have the utilities to make this work? Superbot down on his knees, getting his teammate up. Outlaw has been spotted though, but no sudden movements. He has to be careful. And the guys from No Pressure converging one after the other. So 2 versus 2, equal footing, but No Pressure do have the advantage of knowing exactly the general direction that this could possibly go. DIAMONDDOGZ will have to reset very, very wisely though. Prison is looking forward to find an angle. He's not too aware. He has spotted Zed. His head does go out first. And now is the opportunity for No Pressure to continue. The utilities will be the next logical choice there, but he makes the advance again. He moves out of dodge, fortunately. And the grenade just explodes just a couple of inches shy. And now Prison, this might just be the time he's been looking for. Peeks again towards the little corner. They're trying to find an angle, but he's not going to be successful. But he is going to swap through and make an advance just a little bit closer, but no utilities to keep this one out. Outlaw still applying pressure from the top half of the corner there. But there's not enough intel to get the job done. Prison is still squirming around. He's running helter-skelter, just trying to find somewhere to lay the fire onto the guys from the DIAMONDDOGZ, but again he cannot just see them, as Zek is still behind cover, and so is Superbot. They are just holding on. G3 will fall to EFX. Shiva getting the final blow there. Continuing the violence there. Habitual Gaming looks like they might just be the ones to do it this time around on that eastern side. A couple of sprays continue. Blade will pop through, will hang on. Outlaw was swatted actually by Zach there. Gets a little bit interesting there. Zach will confirm another player from No Pressure. Now it's a 2 versus 1. No Pressure feeling the pressure surely there, but Blade will spray towards the guys from NSP, but they will get out of dodge just in time. But Psycho will make the chase. They will chase them down. Now is the wiser choice. That's a fantastic spray coming in, and he is going to get him out of the vehicle there. Blade will do the job with a beautiful spray, but Psycho will get the confirmation with the buggy, and that is how you chase your ops, ladies and gentlemen. Witcher and Sparma will get out of dodge. NSP losing 2 crucial players in the space of 1 minute, and that is not the plan they had in store at all. They did not plan this. Could be more. It could be a defining moment. Down to 14 teams. Playzone is itching to close in a couple of seconds. Could be a very tricky setup here. Zax will get knocked away again. As you can tell. From No Pressure, just trying their best to hold on, at least for now. But Zek will be confirmed by Prison. I don't know how that happened though. Don't know how that happened at all. But now it's a 1 versus 1 scenario. Superbots versus Prison, 1 versus 1. And DIAMONDDOGZ somehow they've lost their 2-1 advantage. Ooh, a couple of sprays there, but Superbots will be the better man. And Prison will be sent back into the lobby with the quickness though. And No Pressure will survive at least with 3 eliminations. But the DIAMONDDOGZ will come out on top after a grueling 4 versus 4. We are down to the last man, and it is going to be Superbot. Somehow he made it in. And he is going to eliminate Prison and send him back. No Pressure going out there in 14th place, but not without a fight. Couple of points put in just to keep them in the running for that top spot. Remember, it is still a qualifications phase. They will play in the league and play in the league and play in the league, but only the top 16 will go through to the finals. We've got more and more action coming your way. And now the guys from Men of Blood looking very comfortable in this little bit of a southwestern area. Nobody's getting a taste of them surely. That's what I know. Is going to peek into the distance there, but it looks like EFX and 21st Century. Looks like something is brewing between them there in that corner, the northern side. Looks like Thanos will get his hands dirty again, but Habitual Gaming will sweep off what is left once more. The guys from NSP, they've been chasing them on end, and now 21st Century might have a lot of work to do here to fend off the guys from EFX as Thanos and the rest of them will make the advance. But it is going to be a very tricky scenario for them to play. Lab and Beta is not to be trifled with at all. Thanos will try again to peek. Tries again, but he is going to take the advance. Ace with a beautiful spray catches Thanos, knocks him down as well. And again he peeks to the corner, but he is going to be spotted surely from that angle. He tries, but again the vehicles from EFX car will be the ones to catch Ace this time around. And the spray continues from 6Ben on the northern side. But there's so many teams, there's so many players around. As Too Late will catch 6Ben this time, and he sends them back into the lobby as Roy will be the last one up for the guys from 21st Century, as Ace will be spotted surely and sent away, but not before the guys from Habitual Gaming will get into the mix as well. As Psycho will confirm Too Late, as he is going to get caught on that rotation, but Carl making the advance there onto the guys from 21st Century Ace, and he will be confirmed, but Roy will not let this one slide at all. He is going to uproot him immediately there. Thanos, no Infinity Stones for you this time. Carl making the advance one after the other. Ooh, that's so close. Tries to connect. Carl makes it out of dodge in time, but there's more players behind him. He has to be careful. Roy might just do the work here. But Spyro is in that corner again. Shiva making the advance this time around, but the utilities and the use of vehicles from the guys from EFX is astounding. But 21st Century might have bitten off more than they can chew, but Top Boy from Habitual Gaming continues to spray down, and this time Carl will be the victim of the M4. And Roy looks forward to see what is going on, but Shiva making their advance again, sprays towards that top side, but Shiva will return. Habitual Gaming now coming in for the finish. They can see Shiva, and Psycho starts to chase him down. On the left side, he makes the advance, and Roy spawns him again. Now Roy will give away his position, tries to spray down Shiva as well, and he is trying to make it out of dodge there, but he will be confirmed by Blade, the MVP. Habitual Gaming on top, 6 eliminations to them, and it looks like they might just be going for more here.
7 eliminations now, confirmation after confirmation, but Shiva will get out of dodge in time and keep EFX Dreams alive. But that is a fantastic way to barge into a conversation from Habitual Gaming. They just came in, guns blazing, and started to spray, and the bullets started to shine on these ops, one after the other. But TERRORSIX Wakanda holding on, playing from that position. You can see the guys from the Men of Blood holding this interesting position here. They're still making their rotation, making their rounds, but ooh, IENY again, being spotted by Shad. Blown away. Another spray and another spray. Crazy is back into the lobbies. 3 players up, but 3 players up, but 2 actually up, and now it's down to 2 players. Shad not letting that one rest at all. Continues to spray deep into the zone there. Connects the bullets and it does get the job done. But ooh, TERRORSIX Wakanda getting stalked by darkness. As we've seen 15. That is the Icons. Ooh, and beautiful spray from League there. Connects the shots to LB, and LB will be confirmed and sent back into the lobby. As the guys from Men of Blood will catch their tryout squad. 11 will be the one to get the opening knock. Might just well swing the confirmation to boot as well. The first elimination for the guys from the Icons. Unfortunately for them, they have lost 2 players. Now TERRORSIX Wakanda, King Tata knows that someone is there. It's not going to do much of anything. He is going to get out of dodge, hops into this Bugatti, and starts to make the advance inside of that next circle. It's going to be a couple of minutes out, but Creed will catch out a couple of players from tryout squad to continue to spray in. Ooh, the sprays continue though. The bullets continue to ring. Tryout squad trying their absolute best to hold on. They've already lost 1, but will they lose more? Rage from Men of Blood this time starts to spray, but SG is here holding a little bit of a very, very beautiful angle. They've got 4 players up. And the previous winners from game 1, not Crew, they've been awfully silent so far, but we know that that is how they like to play. But Ultimate Rage are not so quiet. So finally gotten their hands onto the guys from Men of Blood there. Got 3 eliminations to do to move. God makes the advance one after the other. They tend to push as a full team to overwhelm the opponents there. And Shine will be spotted. He's been seen. Tries to escape, but the AKM will answer him and tell him no. Men of Blood now cut down to yet another losing a player, and it is going to get very tricky. Ultimate Rage here up for eliminations, trying to make their way inside of that circle. Nobody is going to be in their path, at least for the next circle shift, and that would be the wiser play. But all these Elon Musk boys, para is indeed in their bodies as 11 starts to charge a grenade. So when the guy from SG, but the grenade will just blow up in mid-air, not dealing any kind of damage, and 11 will try to make that advance there with Creed. From a 4-man team, they're down to a 2-man team. Men of Blood need to rise up. They need to make the right plays. Oh! Bombastic side-eye surely tries to connect the grenades. A warning. The guys from Not Crew starting to spray down from the hillside, and they are starting to connect onto the guys from TERRORSIX Wakanda. King Tata trying to get that revive onto Yaros, and Yaros will get picked back up. TERRORSIX making the advance this time. 11 and Creed, the opportunity sprays inside, but 11 makes the mistake. Oh, but the reset from 11 is infectious, as he does connect the shots there. And he makes the advance a little bit closer, but the Blazon is just hot on their heel there, and he does expose himself just a little bit too much there. Sprays inside the smoke, as Creed will fend him all the way back. And Men of Blood have a little more time to breathe, but the grenade just hot right in front of Creed there. But he will fall back, and 11 will have a little bit of time to get that reset up, but the utilities need to start coming out with the quickness. And the smoke's already out there, just to shield 11, just to keep him safe. The guys from the tryout squad will be rear-ending here, trying to get a taste of what's left of the guys from TERRORSIX. They're holding on, but they do not have the play zone. See, player 6 will be the one this time to make the advance inside. Now we're making a little bit of an edge angle inside of this compound. It's not inside of that play zone. The violence continues. Their ultimate rage starting to set their sights onto the guys from Not Crew. Being spotted this time. Top Boy will get sent away by Sledge there. Beautiful work with the Mini 14. And now he is continuing to deal damage again. Now 11 me is going to be the object of desire this time. The spray continues, but he cannot spot him just yet. Sledge falls behind again. And now Laxi just on top there, looking for an angle to play from. A Creed will be spotted and sent back into the lobby, fortunately by Tacos. And Ultimate Raid continuing their domination, but Not Crew with a beautiful rotation. Once again, they have the play zone by the balls, and they are not letting go. And that is the kind of performance you love to see. They continue to spray, but ooh, Melio has been spotted, surely, and tryout squad doing a fantastic job, but he exposed himself just a little bit too long there. Cover fire, Ultimate Rage. And now is the opportunity for Not to pull up and get that reset, but Melio will continue to bleed out. And he does make it in time, 1 HP. Melio will get picked up by Laxi, and Not Crew will do a fantastic job of surviving just a tad bit longer. Tryout squad. The thorn in the side for this team exactly, but player 4 has been knocked away. And there is time to get the reset on, but Ultimate Rage just a little bit too close. And that grenade is looking inch perfect, but no, flies a little bit over. Player 6 will try again, switches to the Molotov cocktail, pops it overhead, decides to burn. Surely he can use his gun, but it is wiser to use the Molotov cocktail, but Not Crew are just advancing and advancing. And the guys from Ultimate Rage also making an advance. We've got 8 eliminations between them. But Tacos is the one that's leading all the charges. Foreign to their forces, and now they're trying to beat the guys from SB. But again, thorn in the side. Tryout squad continue one after the other. They continue again. Player 6 will be sent back. And again he connects a shot. But Shiva is there. EFX is still in the cut. Still in the running. A Sledge is going to be knocked away again, and Ultimate Rage down to 1 player. All of this within the blink of an eye, and SG will be holding this house. Like I said earlier, it is a fantastic position. They may not get all the eliminations they need, but they are looking very, very strong. Not is still here on that northern hillside, trying to find a way to reach inside that circle. Lax just looks into the window, spots a couple of pixels there, starts to spray away, and he is going to connect, but Zetsu's there on the right hand side, sprays as well. Laxi falls behind, 11 me, just behind the corner there, but Melio will be the second time he falls. Laxi will be making the advance through that corner, he pulls up to the scene there, and the advance again he tries, but he is going to get knocked down as well. Beautiful touch from Laxi, and the confirmation on Megalodon is sure there. SG losing the player. And now Zetsu, all left to them, pops the smoke right outside just to shield the vision. Not still getting Melio all the way back up, the 5 eliminations deep. And it looks like it might just be the time for them. But here you can look at the guys from the Persecutors. They are underneath all of the rubble, all the violence is going on upstairs. These guys are just chilling down here. They are waiting to pick the pieces of whatever's left. And Ultimate Rage finally getting picked apart. Tacos will get confirmed by Shiva. 5 eliminations for Shiva, 10 for EFX. And they're looking like they might be able to survive just a tad bit longer there. Ooh, Shiva making the advance, trying to take on the guy from Not by himself. Ooh, starts to pop out the grenade, but 11 me does hear that, tries to see it through. He's going to fall just a little bit too back there. Ooh. Boom, finally confirmed. The Persecutors starting to get persecuted one after the other, and they will get claimed away by the play zone. They go out in 4th place. Thought they had the element of surprise, but the play zone will surprise them. Shiva trying to get the first one, but the mechanics just fail him. As Not might just about to do that 2 out of 2, 4 versus 1. Laxi will be spotted and he will be seen again. Pops from the corner, but Zetsu will be sent back into the lobby with the quickness. As SG will go out in second place, but the chicken dinner to Not once again. Not will take that chicken dinner. Thank you. Now that is what you call domination. Domination station. 8 eliminations to the guys from Not Crew. And the chicken dinner again. And SG will follow suit, second place with 1, courtesy of Zetsu. VFX with a thumping performance of 10 eliminations. 5 of which did come from Shiva, and he was a solo man for a bit of a while there, so he did do a fantastic job of holding out. Persecutors in 4th place with 1, and Ultimate Rage in 5th place with 10 rather. The guys from Triumph scored in 6th place with 3, Men of Blood in 7th place with 6, the Icons in 8th place with 1, and Habitual Gaming in 9th place with 7. TERRORSIX Wakanda in 10th place with 1, 21st Century. 21st Century in 11th place with 1. DIAMONDDOGZ in 12th place with 4. NSP 13th place with nothing, no pressure. 14th place with 3. NRA in 15th place with nothing, and G3 in 16th place with 1 elimination. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a beautiful, beautiful performance coming in from the guys from Not Crew. And that is how you dominate. Back-to-back chicken dinners. I like it's nobody's business. And that is what we love to see. But there's one more map, ladies and gentlemen. One more map to seal the deal. And it is going to be Sandhawk. So get your violence ready. As by the time we return, we will be in Sanok. Do not touch that dial. Like, share, and subscribe, please, guys. Let us boost the numbers up. Violence continues, ladies and gentlemen. It is the AUGL Season 10. Do not touch that dial. By the time we return, Sanok will be on your screens. Testing 1 2 3. We are back. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, it is the AUGL season 10. We are back again for another one, another banger, as you know. And NSP have not necessarily been having the best game, but big shout out to the guys from Not Crew. I don't think any other team could top them, you know, in this lobby. At least after this last game, I don't think that's going to be happening to any team. Like from any team, I don't think any performance would top that. 2 back-to-back chicken dinners. That's at least, you know, over 20 points clear, 30 going to possibly 40 out of 2 games. That is a lot of points, and they have done a magnificent job of holding it together. But NSP has not had the best of luck so far. I am still impressed, you know, Solo Esports, knowing where they've come from, you know, how far they've survived. But I was thinking this was Solo Esports. This isn't Solo Esports. This is another team, I think. Well, it's supposed to be Solo Esports, but I'm guessing something must have happened somewhere. I know Solo has a wizard, and I think in Diaz, so yeah, I don't think I've seen them here, but that's just by the way. All of these teams are rattling through, trying to break the chain of Not Crew, because Not Crew surely has this team on lockdown. Look at them all the way out there in the north. Not is in the north here, but it looks like they've got themselves no pressure to deal with now in this northern area. Cow. There's so many interesting teams that choose this position, really, but you know, to what end? To what end? Chini is going to be playing a little bit behind. Recon does have the odd grenade in his hand. You can hear the guys from North making an advance through, but nothing too substantial just yet. Again, tries to pop and lock it just through the corner there. Fantastic grenade towards leveling me, but doesn't connect just yet. And now Recon, surely they're aware of his position, but it might take a little while before anything is done about it. What is that? What kind of knife is that? Like all these suya knives. No crew. The advance one after the other. Ooh, they've heard Recon surely. Now he does make a step forward and he leans back, charges the grenade just a little bit too close. This is fantastic stuff. He's not hearing the grenade. That's a fantastic one instead. Ooh, cuts leveled me all the way down to about 40 HP, and the Molotov will surely do the job right there. That's a burn, and he is spotted, knocked clean off as well. No pressure, pressuring through. Finally, not. Someone might have the answers to the questions there, but Melio sprays right through, tries to connect a couple of shots onto Outlaw, and he will do the job right there, but Laxi makes the same mistake as he lays a couple through that corner there, and now it's 2 players down for the guys from Not Crew. So 2 versus 4, and now Recon makes the advance. Surely he wants all the smoke, but Melio is trying to rotate from the northern side. And one after the other, Not Crew start to break apart. They start to fall by the wayside. As No Pressure is just doing a fantastic job of holding him out there. Riccini will try to get that reset on, but Melio tries to play from the rear end, making the advance again. He sprays right through versus that corner there as Outlaw and the rest of the guys from No Pressure try their absolute best to work through, but Recon will be spotted and confirmed almost immediately there. Riccini in a 2 versus 3 scenario, and a fantastic grenade to boot as well. And again through the corner, but again the USD will do the job. Riccini again tries his absolute best to pop right through. But no pressure will come out on top. Outlaw tacked all the way down to about 30 HP, but he was able to get that finish. And no pressure will have full eliminations. Chicken dinner snatched away from Not Crew this time around. As no pressure were just evened out. Marine rising to the occasion there as TERRORSIX WAKANDA start to spray the madness. But it looks like our 21st century, or EFX rather, will be making this advance to the top hillside there. Men of Blood will be the team to fall all the way out for that corner there. Creed will get out of dodge. Not want to be spotted at all, making the advance from that corner. Will escape the danger, escape the claws of the EFX just for the time being. But there might be more to do. So might just run into the guy from NSP. That might just be his undoing. So like driving a little bit too close for comfort there. Ooh, a beautiful spray there to Creed, and he does make it out in time. But the sprays continue. The rest of the guys from NSP will take the chase. But Creed will get out of dodge, at least for the time being. He escapes just in time. But this is the position that the guys from NSP, surely they've ransacked these areas, but he is going to make it out in time. Just makes it out. The play zone will make its first shift. Inside of Pineapple, we've got Intruder. He is knocked away. It looks like TERRORSIX will be lurking in that corner. King Tata on the underside. The Sphinx is trying to get an angle on him. Might decide to spray and pray. Troll hopes it connects, but Intruder will continue to bleed out while he makes the contemplations of his next move. Utility after utility, but King Tata does have an angle there. He can see Sphinx. He can surely see him right from the window there. The moment he pops out to get that reset, he's been spotted. King Tata just jumps outside, tries to get an angle there, but he can't bleed out. Surely Intruder has been they have left him to bleed out. The sprays continue though, surely. But Intruder making the advance there, but King Tata will be warned. And the sprays continue. He exposes himself just a little bit too much there, but Captain is there to the rescue. Sprays to the corner, tries to connect, and Intruder will bleed out. As Captain will follow him into the lobby as well. And Sphinx, the last one up for the guys from G3, trying to fend off all the players from TERRORSIX, makes the advance through that corner, and he is going to hold the steps for good measure. Now he's trying to hold out again, peeking from the corner there. Through the barrier corner, but he is looking solid with that nice spray. But he cannot overwhelm the guys from the TERRORSIX. LB will get the finish. G3 sent back there in 15th place. And Pioneer rested away from the guys from G3. I've seen so many intonations of G3 over the years. And this one that is almost up there with the OG version of EFX. And no pressure, continue to battle outside of tap marker there. Thanos will look towards the hillside, trying to spray through, tries to connect a couple of shots there, but nothing falls short. Carl will get knocked, and Marine spotted by too late, knocked away as well. And now the advance starts to come through. It looks like Shiva is making the advance there. Carl on his knees, but he is going to get picked up. Shiva, and too late, making the advance again. Confirmation from too late. And doing a fantastic job at it as well. No pressure, losing yet another player. They're now down to a two-man team. They need to be careful as EFX are back up to full strength. Carl will hop into the vehicle and make an advance. There he is. This guy literally just got knocked away, but here he is looking for more violence. And that is what he should be doing. There's so much action going on here. Spray and praying, that's the order of the day. As NSP make a A little bit of an interesting rotation just outside of the water there, but the sprays again continues again from Witcher. And he tries to connect a couple of shots there, but he is going to be using the hip fire, and a couple of sprays will connect this time. He decides to spray with the ADS. And now NRA are having it handed to them one after the other. Confirmation there onto TD Sexy. Ooh, Witcher will get confirmed instead. As NSP will be smoking that pack into the lobby. Play zone, shrinking through. Western side. You see Creed is just trying to creep up onto the guys from Habitual again. It's going to be an interesting one though. Boot camp very free. EFX might decide to make an advance and hold that position at least for the time being. But again, there's so many teams in that hotspot center circle. The DIAMONDDOGZ will be holding this golden hill here, trying to hold the advance. But the sprays continue from Icons. Much space was Meek, but 7 exposes himself just a little bit too long. Darkness is there from the right hand side, gets the spray, and Meek will get the finish from the top hill corner. Zek again, but the Yassim, spotted, knocked again. Icons will have to battle it out and hold this position at least for now, but Meek is a danger. They need to be careful of Meek's position. That high ground is an advantage. It works every single time. But the advance is for sure now. Meek charging the grenade, holding out. And that's a fantastic grenade. And he is going to do a little bit of damage there. We'll get the knock onto Superbot. And Zek is going to be the last one left. And another grenade might just connect from Meek there. Peeps it just around the corner. And it will connect. Meek. Millie. Superbot will get confirmed. Zek to follow. And it's all left to Caesar there. And he is going to be sent back with the quickness. Icons iconing it hard all the way out here outside of boot camp as they eliminate yet another team from the lobby. 5 eliminations to them. And Icons Esports are having a field day with this one. TERRORSIX Wakanda did hear all of those shots go down. And they will try to find an angle to navigate from. But they do have a little bit of placement to work with. So not necessarily just yet. But from the outside, there's more to be done. As you can see, Habitual Gaming just creeping in. No pressure. Losing yet another player to the players from EFX. And I believe that is going to be the last one for them. You hear the M4s ringing on the western side. Wicked and Blade, the last 2 left for Habitual Gaming. ZFX start to rain hell once again onto the guys from Tryout Squad this time. You can see it going on in that corner. See too late. 7 eliminations to them. Ooh, spray after spray. He tries to connect again. Tryout Squad now making a little bit of an interesting defensive position. Ooh, and a couple of sprays from 2 left there. He's just bouncing around. But the M4 is superior. Gets the knock and the confirmation. Flushes him away as well. But Carl is going to be knocked down. And Tryout Squad might just use this opportunity to reduce the number for the guys from Team EFX. So here comes too late. Base it through. But Shiva is there to get another knock and another knock as well. Just underneath. Tries to get that reset on. And Tryout Squad down to 1 player. Surge. Ooh, the jump shot isn't going to connect, but he is going to be sent back into the lobby. EFX again, ridding the lobby of the guys from a Tryout Squad. That is a fantastic job that they've been doing so far. And the play zone is still circling around, but TERRORSIX have been pushed out, and nobody is inside the next play zone. Boot camp is still up for grabs. And there's going to be an interesting way to see how this is going to play out. As the effects will do a fantastic job of holding yet another team. But SG, you can see them fighting on that southern side. Lonely will get that confirmation to one of the players, I believe, from the Persecutors. The south is looking very interesting though. 21st century on that northern side, but 6 Ben will catch a spray. onto Payne there. He will be spotted. Well, he will be confirmed. There is no way he is going to be saved though, as Ace will hop into a vehicle, tries to make the advance inside of that play zone, trying to find an angle there. Peek right through to the corner. Ooh, and a beautiful spray again. Zetsu spotted this time, sent back. Take a look. How did he not see this guy from behind? As Ace had one up his sleeve there. 21st Century, stealing the spotlight from the guys from SG Zetsu. And somehow he did not see Ace coming in from behind. That was abysmal. That was an abysmal performance from SG. I do not understand what happened to them. But it is an unfortunate setting. And they are going to be sent back into the lobby too sweet. But 21st Century, 5 eliminations to them. And they're looking very, very strong. But the play zone is shifting away. And now the first team to get inside of boot camp, of course, it is the Icons. They did hang around the area for the longest, so they did have a plan. And now sprays on that western side start to come through. And now EFX fighting for their lives. Visual Gaming going to be the next object this time around. Wicked has been spotted. Laid again. They start to pour inside. And Wicked is going to pop one just by the door. And he's going to pop another one through. If that grenade explodes, that dude is going down, that's for sure. But the grenade does not knock him out. 21st Century and now trying to find a way inside of that play zone. They have ops to the left and to the right. They are breathing down their necks one after the other. But TERRORSIX will have the compound to navigate through with a 6-man. Ops run into wait a minute, that would be Radu in Sandhawk. Okay. The brand new update car spawns are now a big deal. Now seeing Mirados in Sandhawk, now that is the sight. The fastest vehicle, the fastest 4-wheel vehicle in the game is now in Sandhawk. I mean, if that is some ultimate rage, getting a taste of their own medicine, getting it dished out to them by the Icons. And they are trying to hold out this eastern side of boot camp just for the time being, trying to keep the guys from Ultimate Rage at bay, trying to keep them outside of that place. And confirmation will come through from Meek again. Meek has been going crazy, and the utilities are starting to ring again just from behind. And it's Florent again. Tries to spray, but exposes himself just a little bit too long. And the grenade will connect again. And he's going to pop a little bit of a right one from that corner again. He's spotted immediately. A little bit of a warning there from the scene, but a beautiful grenade to back that one right up as well. Now the opportunity they were looking for, spraying inside of that smoke. The taps continue. And Florent will be sent backpacking into the lobby, and that's the opportunity for 21st Century. They were looking for that entry and they have found it. 6-man makes it just in time. 21st Century, complete squad still alive, and nobody to contest this position with them, at least for now. They do have vehicles, they have a lot of utilities, they have time, and most importantly, they have play zone with nobody contesting. But let's not forget TERRORSIX Wakanda. They've still got LB still chilling inside of that play zone. He could be a thorn in the side. Himself and the Arrows, they might be the team that do something to the Icons here. But what do you really call an Icon living? You see Crazy just on top there, looking over the ground there. Ooh. Spraying a little bit there towards that corner. And Crazy will fall behind again. And the play zone, unfortunately, shifts away from the Icons. It might get tricky for them to make an advance inside of that play zone. 21st Century equally shifted away from that play zone, and Icons might have a little bit of work to do for themselves. The 21st Century do have an ample amount of vehicles to work with. 6-man starts to spray continuously towards that position, and a beautiful spray. Tries to catch Meek, but the return fire is brilliant as he catches Baby Zid, knocks him clean off. And the play zone just 5 seconds out. Will he get the reset before the play zone starts to shift? The opportunity to get that one off. He is going to get it done. And now 6-man hops into the Mirado, and now it's time to move on. But Ace has been knocked away with a beautiful grenade. 21st Century down, losing yet another player. But Roy is there to the rescue. Unfortunately, Ace will bleed out. and he falls just a little bit behind there, and he is spotted, knocked clean away as well by Darkness. And Icons charging forward, one after the other, grenades, utilities coming one after the other again. And he's all left a baby, 21st century, about to be sent back into the lobby surely. Peeks through in the corner there, tries his best, but baby tries again, peeks too much, and he is going to be swept away by Ash. And that is the Icons tearing through the lobby, one team at a time. As Yaros will find a little bit of an angle here just to hold on. Freak trying to make the advance here, might just get spotted, and here comes Yaros pulling up. He will get it done and steal the last one. But ooh, that will be the end actually, as Icons will take the chicken and 14 eliminations to follow suit. And that is a performance to wrap the night up actually. But TERRORSIX Wakanda in second place with 7 eliminations. IIE with 4 in third place, 21st century in fourth with 8 eliminations. And the Persecutors in 5th place with no eliminations. Ultimate Rage in 6th place with 3. EFX in 7th place with 13. And Habitual Gaming in 8th place with 1. SG 9th place with 1. Tryout Squad in 10th place with nothing. No pressure. In 11th place with 4. Men of Blood in 12th place with nothing. DIAMONDDOGZ in 13th with nothing. And SP in 14th with 3. And the guys from Habitual, is that G3 actually in 15th place with nothing, and Not Crew in 16th place with 1. I don't know how the table's going to look tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, but do not forget to follow the African Gaming League, African Ultimate Gaming League on social media, so you can get those leaderboards once they are available. But it's still your boy Priest, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be signing out. And thank you guys for tuning in, having fun with me, and going on the ride. It is the AEGL Season 10, and that will be all from me. Good night.